it comes to people coming out of a war zone, yes, we know there's PTSD and, there's this trauma element that we have to deal with. Are there other things that you deal with as a psychologist working with these people that are coming out of a war zone?
Oh, look, certainly, and there was lots of studies back in the 90s, and part of when I was in that operational unit, we were actually analysing what were the main stressors, and trauma is not always on top of the list. We are talking about culture adjustment. We are talking about poor communication between certain parts of the systems. That's back home, obviously, family systems, people from a support side of the fence, families start to evolve and shift with the person being away. There's a lot of transition, which is part of the process, certainly in military, where people are supported in that transition when they come back, to do with community, the isolation that they don't know what's happened in the last 6 months in Australia, for example. They know what's happened in a highly specialised secret world, which we are also bound that we can't talk about.
Yes. So you've got those other stresses as well.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
And this does seem to come across in movies, about veterans coming home and they're feeling isolated and they're yearning to be back with their mates in that even though it's a stressful environment, they know their place, they know what's going on, which they lose when they come back.
Potentially, especially if they're sadly medically discharged or something like that, and they've gone from one high intense area with high support around them, relying on your mates to do the things that we have to do, to a system where you're in a community where you don't have that understanding.
Yeah, no one gets it.
Yeah, that's right. And that actually, sadly, is the struggle that the veterans have at times.
Well, if you want to know more about the science of psychotherapy, come across to our website, thescienceofpsychotherapy.com, and our podcast of the same name, and learn more about the science of you.